Meghan hit ceiling. Kate's brother James breaks silence on very difficult month in moving message. James Middleton, the brother of Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, opened up on his past struggles with depression. The beloved younger brother of Kate shared his thoughts on January, admitting he has always found it a very difficult month. This was particularly true while he was struggling with depression a few years ago, he said. Mr Middleton wrote on his Instagram account, "My thoughts on January. I've always found January a very difficult month, especially when I was suffering with clinical depression. When everyone is setting new goals, laying down new ground rules and striving to become a better version of themselves, while some of us are just about surviving. I have, however, set myself a new mantra which was inspired by my dogs. Don't spend every moment thinking of the one to come, or ones in the past. The past is imperfect, the future will be too, but now, we can do something about that. So right now, I'm going to take the dogs for a long walk hand in hand with my wife." The message was accompanied by 3 pictures showing Mr Middleton, his dogs and his wife Alizee Thevenet. This isn't the first time Mr Middleton has spoken about his past struggles with mental health. In an interview, he spoke about being supported by his whole family after plunging into depression. His sister Pippa Middleton and Kate, he said, joined him while he was participating in cognitive behavioural therapy sessions. Asked to confirm if Kate was among his relatives supporting him on his journey to mental well-being, Mr Middleton said, "All of them. Not necessarily at the same time, but either individually and sometimes together. And that was so important because that helped them understand me and how my mind was working. And I think the way the therapy helped me was that I didn't need my family to say, 'What can we do?' The only thing they could do was just come to some of the therapy sessions to start to understand." Earlier this month, Kate Middleton was spotted arriving at Westminster Abbey in London to film a mysterious Christmas Carol concert. The TV special was later revealed to be hosted by the Duchess of Cambridge herself as a tribute to the frontline workers, carers, and community volunteers who helped others throughout the pandemic, announced with a charming trailer that saw Middleton wear a delightfully festive Miu Miu cardigan. Finally, last night on Christmas Eve, Royal Carols, Together at Christmas premiered on the British broadcaster ITV and with an unexpected surprise. As part of the concert, Middleton debuted her skills as a pianist publicly for the first time, a childhood passion that she re-embraced during last year's lockdown. She accompanied the Scottish singer-songwriter Tom Walker for a performance of his song For Those Who Can't Be Here, after the pair first met at a charity event in October and the Duchess was impressed by his talent. Also on the lineup were Leona Lewis, Ellie Goulding, who played at Middleton's wedding reception in 2011, and the Westminster Abbey Choir performing a selection of Christmas carols. Meghan Markle haters will be reeling after her legal victory against the Duchess of Sussex sued its publisher Associated Newspapers Limited after the paper published parts of a personal and private letter to her estranged dad back in August 2018. Despite her winning the case earlier this year, the publisher appealed the victory and argued the case should go to trial to refute the claims of copyright infringement and invasion of privacy. But it were unsuccessful, and today the 40-year-old former actor released a statement on her monumental win. "This is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who has ever felt scared to stand up for what's right," she wrote. "From day one, I have treated this lawsuit as an important measure of right versus wrong. The defendant has treated it as a game with no rules. The longer they dragged it out, the more they could twist facts and manipulate the public.